Thank you for staying with us. To showcase the developmental activities of Surulere community and how it has evolved over the years, key players have rolled out activities to mark the 2024 edition of Surulere community. Chairman of the Lekki Council area, Sulaiman Yusuf, said the community, which started as a small middle-class place, has grown to be one of the most highly developed areas in the state. Member representing Surulere constituents in the Lagos State Assembly, on his part, called on residents to continually be good ambassadors of the community and to also keep the pace of development.
Today we are putting the fruit of Lere Day on ground, as we hope that the Lere Day, just as the other carnivals survived, is sustained for generation unborn to celebrate. I know that this celebration is what brought a lot of us home, especially from the diaspora and from different spheres of life.
So it is symbolic to Nigeria, to sub-Saharan Africa, to Africa as a continent. So we do it well, we'll do it for everyone. And to the youth, you are here to benefit. Every skill you have learned, from creative skill to knitting skill, to cooking skill, to sewing skill, whatever it is, you are free. Just walk into the council, meet anybody from the council, local government council here in Surulere, and we will apportion a place for you for orderliness, and you will get involved. You know how to dance, sing, whatever it is a platform for you to showcase.
It is time to begin a conversation that centers around how the country can get the quality of leadership. Former Minister of Information Jerry Gana said this while addressing a gathering of youth organized by the Bible Society of various countries across the world, hosted by Nigerians in the nation's capital. Senior reporter Habida Lawal reports.
Leadership is critical to development in Africa and Nigeria in particular. One of the objectives of this conference is to seek, unveil and inculcate fresh ideas to redefine the character of leadership and governance and transform the continent of Africa.
The people.
While reflecting on the scripture, keynote speaker Poju Oyemade explained the importance of transformational leadership. He tasked people occupying positions to understand the task at hand.
Darkness all around is because God's people are not arising to shine. Why? It doesn't give us a mindset that we should arise and shine in the midst of the darkness, which means we remain blessed individually even though the society is collapsing. But the light they're saying here is to enlighten the darkness all around because of that light. And this brings us to transformational leadership, because in transformational leadership, people understand who are in that position.
Drawing experiences from developed and developing countries in the globalized era, it concludes that Nigerian leadership cannot successfully address challenges of national development unless it embraces the qualities of transformational leadership, which include vision, charisma, confidence, and a willingness.
Today we are putting it on the table of the youth, and we don't want the youth to be saying Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is corrupt, things are not working. That is the problem. Our charge is, how can we become the light, bringing solution to the problem? Because if I complain about the problem, I'm angry about the problem, that cannot solve the problem.
It's a leadership of ideas. This is what we're emphasizing. Not of energy, not of struggle and destroying. No. It's a transformational leadership. Ideas are powerful. Come up with fresh ideas. The Nigerian situation, for example, now we are facing a serious problem with the national economy. But there is a way forward. There is a solution. Let the youth of Nigeria think, instead of spending all your time in the social media abusing everybody.
The focus here is on the youth. They are advised to channel their energy towards bringing ideas to provide solutions to Nigeria's present situation. They emphasize the need for African leaders to make use of its God-given resources to alleviate the sufferings of its people. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.
Torrential waters have caused havoc in Kogi State as thousands displaced and farmlands destroyed. Residents are calling on the government for help. We have details in this report.
Kogi State is currently grappling with severe flooding that has affected several communities, displacing thousands of residents and wreaking havoc on infrastructure, farmlands, and livelihoods. This is coming weeks after the Nigerian Hydrological Services Agency issued an alert on the release of water from the Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. Kogi shares border with 10 states, including the FCT. It is also vulnerable to seasonal floods due to its location at the confluence of the Niger and Benue rivers, and has been hit with severe floods in recent years.
In Kogi State, the impact of this flood is being felt by everyone in the affected areas. Families are facing unimaginable challenges. Homes have been submerged, schools are closed, farmlands destroyed, and access to basic necessities has become nearly impossible.
Although no death has been recorded according to officials, 9 out of the 21 local government areas with communities along the floodplains of Kogi, Lokoja, Adavi, Ofu, Ajaokuta, Ida, and Ibaji are among the worst hit, where over 400 communities have been soaked with flood waters.
So serious. As you can see, people are already moving out of their houses, and the impact is much on us. In fact, there's no food, hunger, mosquitoes, and all that.
That last year, that upper last year, welcome 2 years. You break them again. Now I come put back now. I no get happy. I no get person who go help me. Now me also. Before me with my organ, we no get anything. We just your manager. If you go cross water, if you see small fish, we put them for 5. If we sell them, we carry and they do manage.
I will move. You know, the water, the reason I do not move yet, I've tied my road down. Anytime you move and come to the front here, if you want to enter the house, I will move away from the house.
Displaced residents are now seeking refuge in makeshift shelters. However, overcrowding, lack of basic wash facilities, and limited medical supplies are raising fears of an outbreak of communicable diseases, particularly cholera and malaria.
We still need more help from the government. One, as you can see, the place we are sleeping is not that good. Some of us have children. There's no mosquito net. There's no mattress.
We are always devastated. There will be flood. There will be flood. There will be flood. If they can relocate us, it will be more better for us.
In 2022, Kogi State recorded severe flooding that displaced thousands of residents in both rural and urban areas, highlighting the state's vulnerability to recurring floods. This year, despite efforts from emergency authorities to provide relief materials to affected communities, the scale of the disaster is significant, and efforts to evacuate victims have been relatively slow.
The state government has called on the federal government on the dredging of both the River Niger and River Benue. You know, they both meet in Kogi here. So a dredging of it is going to go a long way. It's going to give us almost a permanent solution to this yearly menace.
During a recent visit to the Adankolo IDP camp in Lokoja, a temporary shelter for more than 3,500 displaced persons, Governor Usman Ododo reiterated his administration's commitment to providing the required relief to affected communities. He directed immediate infrastructure support, including drilling boreholes to enhance access to clean water, electricity, and constant delivery of relief materials such as food, medical kits, and blankets.
I have come to greet you. I have heard you. I'm not going to take much of your time. As we are leaving here, in the next 20 to 30 minutes, our team that will come to commence the distribution of palliatives and relief materials will arrive.
Authorities warn that unless serious flood management systems are implemented, Kogi State will continue to grapple with recurring floods, which will further endanger lives and negatively impact on the state's agricultural economy. Michael Ila, TVC News.
Meanwhile, top music stars and celebrity actors across